If you all don't know me, my name is Garrett Fuller, and I'm a senior at Boonville High School. For the past 3 years since my sophomore year, I've been participating with the CCBC, or the Concerned Citizens for the Better Community. And one of my goals that I would like to see is their resource center to come to fruition and this invaluable resource to be open to our community. As many of you all know, many of our citizens in the Boonville community don't have access to computers, or they don't have computers that will run what they need to. In the modern world, that is more and more of a challenge. So my goal is to raise the funds to purchase new computers for the CCBC Resource Center so that it can be used by our citizens. So the funds from tonight's spaghetti dinner is going to go towards purchasing those computers. And I'd like to give some special shout outs. I'd like to give a special thanks to our cooks, T.C. Giles, Joanne Page, Shanita Elbert, Helen Fisher, Tony Covington, Linda Perry, and Acacia Giles. I believe we should give them an extra pat on the back or an extra applause for the excellent food they produced. I don't think I could have had this project be successful without them. I would like to also thank D. Rose Restaurant and Sports Bar in Columbia for the donation of some of the food, including this delicious salad and wonderful breadsticks. And I would also like to give thanks to Teresa Twinter, who is a cook at LSE Middle School, where she gave me a $20 donation to help purchase some of the items that we use tonight. For building use, I'd like to give a really special thanks to the United Church of Christ. Without them, this event would have never came to fruition because we wouldn't have had a place to hold it at. I will also add to that the people of the United Church of Christ are very welcoming. As soon as they heard about my project, they welcomed me with open arms. And not a whole lot of people will, give you a building to use for a night. So they were very generous, and I'd like to thank them for their welcome. They were very welcoming. I'd also like to give special thanks to two of their members, Sarah Gallagher and Janice Carey. Sarah got me in contact with Janice, who got me in contact with the board, who would let me use the United Church of Christ, this building. Sarah is a paraprofessional at Boonville High School, and Janice is as many of you all know, a substitute teacher. So I'd like to give a special thanks to those two individuals for letting me get into contact with the UCC. I would also like to give thanks to Boonville High School and the Boonslick Technical Education Center, because also in preparation for this project, there was a lot of resources like paper and stuff that I used from Boonville High School, the B-Tech, especially at the B-Tech. Miss Lennon was very helpful, and she let me use her slicer to cut the tickets. I'd also like to give a special thanks to the CCBC. The CCBC, a lot of the people that helped cook are members of the CCBC, and I would like to say my thanks to them. And the CCBC is a great organization. I've been involved in it since my sophomore year, but I hope that soon I will get to see the Resource Center come to fruition and that our citizens can use it for years to come. Thank you.